Mojo predictions. This video won't contain any spoilers beyond the first chapter of Mojo, which I only read the synopsis. And if it's the first chapter, it doesn't really count as spoilers. But I'm just saying it not to get a mob in the comments. Who am I kidding? I'm not even gonna get 5 comments at max. But anyways, just if you don't want any spoilers from Mojo, then don't watch this video, I guess. But this will have spoilers for pretty much all of JJK. Sorry. This will have spoilers for pretty much all of JJK. So yeah. One of my predictions for Mojo. JJK's sequel manga, which is gonna take place a long time after JJK. So first prediction, this is obvious. Very few members of the JJK cast are going to be in Mojo. Alright? Mostly going to be flashbacks, maybe books they left behind, maybe statues in their honor for those who became great sorcerers. But at max, they're probably old as heck and about to die. So, maybe we might have a few moments with Yuji, since he was a protagonist. But actually, I have a whole different theory about Yuji, which I'm going to elaborate on later. But I pretty much expect barely any impact of JJK on Mojo. I feel like it's not going to be like Naruto is to Boruto, but it's more going to be like how Seven Deadly Sins is to the Four Knights of Apocalypse, the first season anyways, where we got common characters like Hauser, we got mentions of characters of Meliodas, the rest of the sins, but no major impact. I feel like same as you can watch the Four Knights of Apocalypse without getting spoiled for without watching Seven Deadly Sins. The same way, I believe you should be able to read Mojo without having read JJK. That's my first prediction. My second prediction is this is going to be like a general ball of multiple predictions, but we need the resolution of lines and plot points. First of all, I fully believe that a human curse is going to come back. I'm not sure if he's going to be an evil ass motherfucker like Mahito. He might be chill-ish, which I'm using the heaviest air quotes in the world, like Jogo. But who knows? But I do believe he's going to come back. And I do believe that Yuji's going to have to fight him again. Or maybe just to resolve the whole, if you come back again, I'll kill you line. So yeah, I believe that's going to get resolved. I also believe, not Kenjaku himself, but someone using his technique, maybe even Yuta. Also, I believe they will come back because I believe that with that we'll have the resolution of the whole. The body is a soul, and the soul is the ghetto choking thing. That's gonna come back and do something, I guess. I also believe that we're gonna get something to do with Gojo. Well, this is more of a hypothesis, but I do believe that we're gonna get something to do with Gojo's. I can save anyone except for someone who doesn't want to be saved. In reference to. But I believe that it's possible that this doesn't come back because, I feel like you can just assimilate that to be a reference to Megumi. So yeah. Alright, this is a bit more meta compared to the last ones who are story based. But I do believe that MAPPA is going to animate Mojo as a sort of season 5 with JJK. Maybe they might do it standalone. But I do believe it's going to be animated. And it might be nice to see it animated in MAPPA style. So, I was going to say to look like Gege, but I just remembered that Gege's art and MAPPA's art are nothing alike. So forgive me for that mistake, I guess. Alright, back to the plot things. I believe that Descendants are, contrary to pretty much every sequel manga, I believe that Descendants are not going to be that prominent compared to where Naruto, we got two of the main, well, Boruto, we got Sarada, we got Boruto, who are descendants of the main characters. You know how that works. I believe that there's going to be very few main characters who descend from past sorcerers. I don't know why. I have no reason to think that. I just believe that Gege wouldn't do that. But, you know. So this one, take it with a grain of salt, I guess. Alright, next one. This is a bit more obvious. This is for my power scaling bros. I thought that like the series is gonna leave how JJK is mostly continental as in power scaling. I feel like we're gonna get into territory bullshit. Like I fully believe that what's his name? Manga Animist. Huge shout out, by the way. My goat, he is the reason you're seeing this video right now. Manga Animist made a video, and he said he'd believe that Sukuna was like run of the mill of the aliens. So I believe that wholeheartedly. That his markings are just like typical alien markings. And that Sukuna descends from them. So yeah, I believe that the aliens are gonna be super strong, and that again, there's gonna be another source of power for Megumi's Yuta's descendants. I believe that they'll have another power up. You know, maybe they'll steal some alien cursed tools. Maybe Rika will do something cool. I don't know, but I feel like they'll also become super strong. So yeah, that's another one. Another hot prediction. I believe that the aliens are not gonna be ops. I believe that they're gonna be friendly, nice aliens. Well, mostly. And yeah, I also believe that this won't be I also don't think this will be like a JJK2 situation. I feel like this one would be like, how can I say this? I don't know. I don't have an example in my head, but I feel like there'll be two events that happen in the same universe, contrary to how usually sequels are a logical following. I feel like the events of Mojiro won't depend on our main cast. Say for you bug. Say for I'm sorry. Don't. He's fine. Don't worry. All right. What was I saying? Yeah. Say for Yuta's children, I believe that Mojiro will be his own thing. You know, his own title, his own everything, pretty much. All right. Next prediction. This one is more of a hunch, but one, I believe that the alien at the end of the alien dude who was holding the earth, and yeah, I believe that he'll be one of the main characters. One, and two, I believe that one of the three, either alien dude or Yuta's children, will die by the end of this thing. And I don't know why. I just believe it, for no reason at all. I just have a hunch. Y'all know that hunch, right? Yeah. So, yeah, there's that. I also believe that sorcerers in general will be stronger. Not stronger than Gojo and Sukuna. Well, maybe the aliens will be stronger than Sukuna. But I just feel like the Earth sorcerers will just be stronger than they are in JJK. You know how, you're an exception if you're S rank. Yeah, I feel like there'll be way more S ranks in this part. They're probably not going to be a 6-size limited user, but but also there's a potential. And speaking of, there's probably going to be the whole resolution of the whole clan war power gap that Gege introduced like at the end of JJK. I still remember about those days. That was a pure JJK Shippuden denier. I thought this was it, but nope. We are back, baby. Okay, so that was it for part one, and probably my only part of my JJK predictions. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, YouTube it, dance, revolution, take down the government, Russian revolution, hey, Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. I'm sorry. So yeah, just do your thing. Goodbye.